In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use a realistic blend effect in Photoshop so you can smoothly combine two images together without harsh edges or obvious cut lines. This is a simple, clean technique that works for double exposure, sky replacements, light effects, texture overlays, and so much more. The best part is, we're not cutting anything out destructively. We're blending professionally using layer masks. If this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Photoshop editing guides. Alright, let's jump right in. First, open your background image inside Photoshop. This will be the base image that everything blends into. Next, drag your second image into the document so it appears as a new layer on top of your background layer. If the size doesn't match properly, press Ctrl-T on Windows or Command-T on Mac to activate Free Transform. Resize and reposition the top image so it fits naturally into your composition, then press Enter to confirm the transformation. Now we're going to create the blend. Make sure your top layer is selected in the Layers panel. At the bottom of the Layers panel, click on the Layer Mask icon. You'll see a white thumbnail appear next to your layer. This mask is what allows us to hide or reveal parts of the image without permanently deleting anything. White reveals, black hides. That's the key rule to remember. Click directly on the mask thumbnail to make sure you're editing the mask and not the image itself. Then select the brush tool by pressing B on your keyboard. In the top settings bar, choose a soft round brush. Set the hardness to 0% so the edges are very smooth. Lower the opacity to around 30 to 40%. This gives you more control and allows gradual blending instead of harsh removal. Make sure your foreground color is set to black. Now gently start painting over the areas of the top image that you want to fade into the background. Because your brush is soft and at a lower opacity, the transition will look natural and realistic. Build up the effect slowly rather than trying to remove everything in one stroke. If you ever remove too much, simply switch your brush color to white and paint over the area to restore it. This non-destructive workflow is what makes layer masks so powerful. If you're blending something like a sky, fog, or light effect, you can make the transition even smoother by using the gradient tool. Select the gradient tool and choose a black to white gradient. Click and drag across the mask in the direction you want the fade to happen. This creates a perfectly smooth transition between the two images and works especially well for horizon lines or soft atmospheric blends. Now let's enhance the realism even further using blend modes. Click back on the image thumbnail of the top layer so you're no longer editing the mask. At the top of the Layers panel, open the Blend Mode drop-down menu. Try changing it to Soft Light for a subtle, natural blend. If you want something stronger, try Overlay for more contrast. Multiply works great for adding shadows or dark textures, while Screen is perfect for light effects like flares or glow. After selecting a blend mode, you can reduce the layer opacity to fine-tune the intensity until it looks believable. To truly sell the effect, the brightness and color of both images need to match. Click on the Adjustment Layer icon and add a Curves Adjustment layer above your blended layer. Adjust the curve slightly to match the exposure levels between the two images. If one image is warmer or cooler than the other, add a Color Balance Adjustment layer and tweak the tones so everything feels unified. Small adjustments here make a huge difference in realism. Before finishing, zoom in and do a final check. Make sure the edges are soft, the lighting direction makes sense, and the colors feel consistent across the entire image. If something looks off, go back to your mask and refine it with a soft brush at a lower opacity. And that's it. That's how you create a realistic blend effect in Photoshop using layer masks, blend modes, and simple adjustment layers. Clean, non-destructive, and professional. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more easy Photoshop tutorials. Let me know in the comments what kind of blend effect you'd like to see next, and I'll make a step-by-step guide for it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.